Welcome back, y'all. It's Tone Diesel. It's been a minute. I apologize. But check it out. I got my son with me, Kimani. Y'all might know him. The world might know him as Chemo84. All of that comes with that. We'll get into that. But this is my youngin', and we going to have a real G Talk conversation. We'll get into it. We'll get into where I've been, what we've been on, and we're going to have a good show. But before we get into all that, let's introduce our guest, Chemo 84,
You know that man, you got chemo man, chemo way for the biggest man.
the biggest. To me, he always gonna be my little guy, but he the biggest though. That's my man's. I don't been knowing him since.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm the most hated. I say that for
Most hated, but I love you, bro. I love you, bro. And to show you I love you, I come with gifts. I got something decent for you. I want you to check this out.
Yeah.
You know, go ahead, check that out. That's some unreleased plethora from the clothing line. You know, you the first guy out with the
Hey, they
G
gonna let
Talk
the jacket,
2020.
the jacket do it already.
Yeah. Show him that shit. I just
Folks got me a fucking cookie.
got you a cookie. I know
you
he
remember shit.
he love
I
cookies,
give you
bro.
that shit.
He
I
love
remember
he
you
love
remember
cookies.
shit.
This my son. I know what he like.
Folks remember.
Yeah.
That's all I do is eat cookies. Oh, yeah, that's a fit for sure.
Yeah, show him the pants. You gotta show him the
Hey,
pants.
be
Show
go
him the
like
pants.
this will do it, folks.
Nah,
I'm
for sure.
definitely
You
finna.
see the details on that, man. Show him the legs. Show him. Yeah, you see that.
Yeah,
joint.
it's
Yeah.
do it though. I ain't
Yeah.
even gonna lie.
I also got on a plethora crew neck stack joggers, but we got tracksuits, crew neck sweaters. We got
Shit, they
family
hey,
size
look
outfits for the
done.
kids. Yeah. Put that paper up. That's that. That's for later. He like, oh, we Gucci. Yeah, you know. It's,
Bro, I'm finna go give me something to eat after this shit.
you know, I gotta take care of mine, man, for sure.
Where that cookie go for? I'm just like
Nah,
hungry
I
now.
already know. Did you get your Heralds?
Hell nah, for they was closed. Had to wait
Damn.
outside for blue.
Damn. Speaking of Heralds, Chicago, I know we excited. Today is February. No, damn, I'm tweaking February. Today is November the 14th. You know what that means? They got that Prohibition Heralds infused chicken today, so I plan on stopping through that at some point today. You know what I mean? That's right over there by your slot, too.
Which one? The one on Wilson?
Where's the Prohibition THC shop? That's on 21st and State, I believe. 22nd and State.
Oh shit, yeah,
Yeah.
that is DT. That is by the
Yeah.
slut.
So yeah, man, that's where we finna be at today. You know, check us out. But back to the show. What you got going, Money? What's going on, bro? How you been?
Man, I've been cooling, folks.
Yeah, man.
I've been trying to turn my bully off.
Man, for sure. Sometimes it's cool to turn your cool off. That's what I realized, man. You know, RP Chav, man, that's my nigga. So I just tell niggas stay humble, stay in your lane, G, and just you don't gotta keep the bully on all the time. Sometimes you could just turn it on when needed, you know. You know, just be chill with it, man. But
Man, I be trying for it's like niggas they be trying to play with me for like
yeah.
bro, I be cool and for I'm gonna say this, I don't start none, but I do finish.
Nah, we finishers. I taught you that. But what it comes down to at the end of the day is knowing that these people out here are not worth stopping what you got going on. You feel me?
Yeah, I definitely feel what you're saying for sure.
Like when I called you the other night, I'm like, hey man, what the hell is you doing, man? Like, go in the house. Go in the house, man. But real talk, man, that's why I do it because when we was out here, when I was your age, I didn't have those calls. I ain't had nobody calling me like, man, I see what you're doing. Take that shit in the house, man. You feel me? Because even though you coming from an angle of proving a point, like with this rap shit, you can't mention other niggas' names. Because when you mention other niggas' names, that make niggas want to. It gives them interest. Let me see who this guy is that
Who
Chemo.
is chemo ops?
Right.
No, I realized that too though. Like,
You feel me?
I really made a lot of niggas famous, folks.
Nah, for real.
Oh God, I gave a lot of goofy some clout for like.
Yeah. But you also did a lot of good things too, man. Like, I see you on the interview with my brother Young Will. Shout out to the Unity Movement. You know, shout out all the brothers for real. For real. Shout out GC, that's my big bro for sure. And I seen you on the platform and you talking about how you gave the pass. But I seen you giving out a few passes out here, man, so I commend you on that. I know you did the baby shower. We gonna talk about that. You was talking about how you seen some of your ops with the shorties with some girls out there,
Yeah, at the
shooting
school,
crowds.
folk.
So, just tell us a little bit about you and how you got into the streets and what gave you the moral compass, like, all right, even though I'm finna play by these street rules in the 2000s, I'm gonna keep it OG street rules, like legit how the gangsters used to do it.
All right, so look, this is my whole thing. Why I got morals for so my thing about shit, it don't be about what you do, it's how you do it, and what you put out is what you receive. You feel what I'm saying? I
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't want you to open fire on me while I'm with some innocent people, so I'm not gonna open fire on you while you with some innocent people type shit is what I'm saying.
Right.
Now if you with that shit, you with that shit. If you with it, you get it, folks.
Okay.
On front of them. I also believe in clapping the witnesses too. So if I see you with a bunch of people that don't got shit to do with shit, I ain't gonna get to doing anything to you because I know how I think. For you gotta clap the witness. If you
Mm-hmm.
don't clap the witness gonna tell on you, folk. And that's why a lot of niggas fuck up. You do shit in front of too many people, you run your mouth too much, you just try to show off, and that's how that get you fucked over.
You think you're doing it for a name, and you got a whole list of witnesses that could identify you.
Exactly. That's why you never do nothing in front of no kids, in front of too many people. If you want somebody gang, stall them out, folk. Like I try to stall you out before I hit somebody else. That's goofy shit, folk. But in this generation, that's cool, folk.
Yeah. So the same way you were able to call the ops and be like, "Hey, let's take a postpone for this. I see you. I'm gonna take a break for your event. I got a podcast. I got an interview. I'm riding through the hood, so we ain't gonna do it today." Why can't y'all just stop it in general?
Yeah, it's too much bloodshed to stop the shit in general. I will say that, but I'm all for keeping the peace in certain events. But every dog got their day for once. Once a gun get fired and a life is taken, ain't no going back. On them shit.
No, I hear you.
It's a lot of shit as a man for. I'm willing to let go, but then I just think about it like, nah, you tried to take my life, folks.
But then once you try to take his, ain't we even?
Hell nah, boy, you tried to kill me.
But if he try to take you out, he don't succeed. You don't succeed trying to take him out. We at a stalemate. We don't got the mutual respect to just be like, all right.
I mean, if only it worked that way. Look, it's not even that motherfuckers don't want to push peace, right? You
Mm-hmm.
always gonna have that one person on both sides that's not gonna want to do that shit, and that's gonna still be on that bullshit. And you link it with them trying to stop the shit, gives them an opportunity to do that bullshit. That's why it never worked. You always gonna have that one person that feels some type of way. This happens in things other than gangs, like political parties,
Yeah.
wars, all that shit could be stopped. But you have that one person that's still gonna be in their feelings that keeps the shit going. That's why it would never work.
I feel you. So hypothetically, right? Let's say me, GC, Will, we come out there. We like, you know what? Let's set up your ops. Let's set up with your guys. We go do a big unity. We go stop the violence. Would your side be down for that?
I mean, it's not that we wouldn't be down to do it. It's just the facts of the risk. You got to think about the risk you take it doing that.
Yeah.
You know, shit.
Yeah.
You asking us to push peace, no pipes, none of that shit. Now, what if they on some bullshit? You know, I can speak for myself. I got a lot of say so in the hood, but I can't. At the end of the day, I can't stop no grown ass man from making
from
no
doing their
decision,
own
folks. So
decisions.
what?
Yeah.
What if folks do some shit behind my back and while we there? You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
This shit that all got to be took into consideration when you talking about ending wars and shit. And truth be told, I don't really care about ending other people beef shit. I really only care about what me and mine got going on.
Yeah. Nah, I hear you, man. But you a smart dude. You been smart your whole life, man. You still thinking about going into criminal justice?
Yeah, definitely shit. I mean, you gotta have a backup plan with the rap shit for in case this shit don't work out. You gotta have a backup plan.
I can see you being a lawyer. I can see you being a lawyer.
I love you.
Nah, for real, man. Because you think, you're articulate. A lot of people don't know exactly how young you are and how long you've been doing these things that allegedly they say you've been doing. You know what I mean? And not only that, you just intelligent. Like people don't understand that how articulate you are, how vocal you are. I interview guests that are twice your age, and you beat me here.
Yeah, I'm
And
always earlier. In fact, I'm never late.
yeah, for sure, for sure. You know,
But yeah.
he's like, yeah, I got gifts.
I get it. You know?
No,
This
man.
is
Yeah,
our rule.
yeah, for real. And I see you just dropped a music video.
Yeah, I had to switch it up
Yeah,
just for the one time.
yeah. So, what was the premise of that? I like the visuals. You know, I like the aesthetics. I like the song, but what mental space were you in when you decided to switch it up like that?
I just want to try some different shit. I'm like, shit, fuck it.
Yeah,
No,
going from rapper to artist. Nah, for real, that's a good thing.
I've been an artist though, cause you know my first song was a pain song. Wasn't need no drill song.
Yeah.
Like I'm versatile, folks.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
remember.
I really drive what the fans want to hear for her. That's
Yeah.
what they want to hear. The little shoot, kill shit. But that only get you so far.
What Drake say? I call women bitches because the women like it. You know, and I get it. You know,
yeah,
you got to do with sales, but do you think you could be more versatile and just do more positive songs, or you think like your pocket, your niche is?
I definitely could. I could do more positives. I got some shit I've been working though, folks. It's really a rough draft right now for to show you. Hold on. And then I got some drill songs. Like I can make a drill song in like 10 minutes. I swear to
Yeah.
God, folks. A
Right.
pain song that should be taking me like an hour or two, folks, because
Yeah.
I'm really putting my heart into it, folks.
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna do this with this little pain when I've been writing, folks. And then I'm gonna show you the drill ones I wrote for. I say, you don't know the pain of losing your homie and to see how that shit make you feel worthless. I was sitting in the room drowning in my thoughts on my double cups is purple. How you talking bad about me and I loved you, I wouldn't did shit to hurt you. A lot of people done broke them bonds once I see you hit some of murk you. I call my little brother off of playing both sides, he kept me dissing the hoes. Me and my mama never see eye to eye, we ain't talking no bro. Lil Tay say he love me then he went and died, why the fuck you leave me big bro? They finna free Lil Ye, fighting a murder case, he finna beat it on bro. And Tizo free that boy, that nigga hard, but he put the hood on his back. Me and my uncle had a real bond, nigga screaming long live Zach. Shot ain't deserve that shit, you diss him, you get turned up pack. I get mad and act a little crazy, bitch. Skirt told me to relax. I'm sitting in the sky sipping double cuts, praying I don't die off these foes. I got love for A-Tracks when I was a nobody, they still love me on bro. I got love for 9-5, shot out Lil Dre, skirt out dumping them bowls. Got love for the real for we, if you disrespect you getting hit up on bro. Got love for Baby Toy, and I ain't forget about you, I also got love for Lil Wig. Free Tizo and free Lil Ye, my shorty's coming back 26. I got shot in my leg and they thought I was dead, hell no, I'm still fighting little bitch. I can't say too much cause the odds police got me locked up with sticks. I'm back blowing up, they wanna get back cool, hell no, I'll stay where you at. I could've fucked a lot of hoes, but I want the money, I ain't worried about that. I told Big Capper and almost lying, nigga, we chasing this tech. I beat 2 murders and 2 more attempts, I can't say shit, but I'm blessed. I start getting clout, everybody cut off, everybody start acting weird.
I like
that shit ain't done yet. Oh.
Nah, I like that shit, man. So, for you to just be 17, you know, G Herbo, he's doing this thing. He's talking about, you know, he's famous, you know, for the PTSD and losing all the family and friends and things. Do you think that's a real Chicago thing?
Definitely, shit. You from the rack, nigga. You damn near born with military instinct, gang. Like I know Chicago niggas. You could send to Iraq right now, they'd be cool, folk, cause they got that instinct in the folk. You gotta this. They don't call it Chirac for a reason. You gotta know how to survive, bro. Especially in the streets of Chicago. I grew up over east. I was stuck in the streets. That shit turned me to a man.
Where at over east?
Shit, 84th man, all down there, folk.
Yeah. What I know you from Bashville. Yeah, right down the street is Bashtown.
You got Bashtown, A Trade, shit. Then when you once you get to the 9, that's why all the BDs and shit at.
So what's it like growing up, going to school, elementary school, middle school, knowing you got friends that's over here, you got friends that's 2 blocks over there, you got friends on your block. For 8 hours, we all got one thing in common. We
Gotta
are
go to school.
We are school members, but as soon as we hear that bell ring, we got to go into the real world. How old do you think you were when you realized, like, oh damn, I can only talk to him from 7 to 3?
Shit, I realized that at an early age, for like with this gang shit, you gotta be open minded for you. This could be my homie in jail or in school in a confined environment for, but outside, I don't fuck with you for. That's just how that go. Shit.
But why do you feel that is? Do you think it's the lack of structure in Chicago, or
I feel
the
like
young members is doing things and making their own rules, or like
it's the lack of structure. Ain't no more structure. They don't know the morals of game banging either, folks. Then it's cause motherfuckers don't go about organizations no more. They just make up shit. Like it's a lot of made up ass gangs now, for like I don't even think they sit down and really think about what they making the gang for. They just be in the back of the class. Oh yeah, we finna make a 3-letter gang, and
a lot of click
and
banging.
we finna be on this block. Then niggas clicking up shit. That's what started a lot of shit too. Look, stop all that clicking up and dick riding. If everybody stayed in their own hood, a lot of shit that happened wouldn't have happened, folks. Because a lot of beefs be inherited from niggas clicking up with other niggas, folks. And let me break down the term clicking. Clicking up is not if I knew you my whole life, we got blood relations. That's not clicking up. Clicking up is if I'm from over east and I go click up with some niggas up north. Cause I'm getting the belt.
And we both got the common enemy of this guy, or
yeah, now that's clicking up.
Okay.
And they use the term blood ties to cover up them clicking up. Nigga, you didn't know that nigga your whole life.
Right. Like you find out that your auntie and his godmama went to school together, so now y'all like, it's been blood. We got decades of this.
Man, hell no.
Like, no.
These niggas be soft as hell, fool.
Do you think the lack of gangs, as far as like gang structure, big homies, violations, do you think that's why the young dudes run around so loose?
Yeah. Cause you know back in the day, for you shot a kid for, they was killing your ass. Nah, you shoot a kid, that's a badge of honor for. It's a hat. That's what they call them, hats. Niggas rather have 10 bodies than $10 million, gang. Yeah. I swear to God, these shorties' heads be fucked up.
Yeah.
Then the females then got worse. They with the shit too now, fool. They ain't necessarily pulling the triggers, but they doing for sure. Shorty, like I just said on my last vlog, I know a girl gave me 2 of my ops loads Chipotle bowl, gang. That's how much a nigga life is to one of these females. A $12.50 Chipotle bowl.
2 lives for a Chipotle bowl is drastically. That shit is heinous, bro.
This is real life, gang. Like I be trying to tell my fuck, like, you think this street shit again, gang? You can't trust nobody, folk. And that's exactly why I won't trust no female, none of that shit, folk. That's how I got shot. I swear to God, that's how I got popped, gang. I was talking to a female, folk. She had my load, gave it to one of the ops. That's how that happened. That's why I never trust again. I never trust a female completely again. I never show my location again.
I wouldn't say never again. You still young, bro. Because I was like, well, when we was shorties, we didn't have the option to share location. It was really a trust thing of you telling somebody where you was at or where you was going to be at. But it's the same thing, just the difference. But
you can't do it with these females in my generation, gang. They going. They telling, gang. They playing both sides.
But, I mean, I ain't going to say females, young females. I'm going to say those females. You feel me? You just got to get up out of that.
Now you want to know what's so sad? When you say those females, you should say damn near my whole generation. Cause I promise you, folk, let's put it like this, we gonna put it from a 10 to 10 on my timeline, right? out of 10 to 10 on my timeline, 10, a good 8 of them females adore you for something, folks. Just the right. It's just a matter of which one, what they gonna do you for, or who they gonna do you for, folks. They do anything for the right person.
You think it's if you change your environment, or you think it's just all women in your generation?
Man, folks,
I'm gonna
you
say
gotta scope them out. You don't really know what. Look, I'm gonna say this too. You will never really know somebody's true intentions till you get them a chance to show their true colors.
that's it. You know, you in school, you doing your homeschooling thing. You want to
No,
go
I'm
to
doing
school.
that.
You done?
Yeah, I graduated early. I get to work on stage in June.
Man, that's a blessing, man. That's a blessing, bro. I want to shake your hand of that. Real shit. I'm proud of you, G. Proud of
Right
you.
now, I'm in this little trade program. I'm trying to
Yeah.
get me a trade by June but I know it's gonna take longer than that.
Yeah.
But shit, I started at least.
Yeah, we talked about it, man. You know, plumbing, electrician, welding, pipe fitting, carpentry.
Now I'm doing it for electrician. I can't do no carpentering, no welding, nothing like that. I don't want no hard labor.
Say, I want to get
I might as
paid.
well just work in the warehouse at that point.
Yeah, yeah. My homie worked at a steel mill. I was like, damn, I didn't even know they still had some jits. But yeah, there's money in it, man. Folks, papered up. And then when he off
wanted
work,
to go work. I tried to work at Costco. You know,
Yeah.
Costco, they pay. He told me come back when I turn 18 in June. I'm gonna do it for sure
Yeah.
until I get something else. But
So
you
June
know, they
gonna be
pay
a
40
good
an
year.
hour
yeah,
for the
Yeah.
warehouse.
yeah, for real. And they don't let you know how to use that forklift.
Oh yeah, you going the forklift? The starting pay was like 45. Then it go up
Nah,
like 80. I think he
yeah.
said. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, that's over 6 figures.
Yeah.
You know, 6 figures, 47.
Yeah, but how they finesse you in the factories, because I used to do the factory shit, and I was checking a bag. What they do, they'll have you work like 312s or 316s, because that's your 40. And then whatever after that 40 is OT. But the way you kill them, niggas was doing like Monday 16, Tuesday a 12, Wednesday 16, supposed to be off Thursday, but I'm in that bitch picking up another 12. Friday, I'm doing my day that I'm scheduled, my 16, but I don't did 80 hours in a week. And then I'm off Saturday, Sunday. Saturday, I'm recouping in the crib. Sunday, I'm outside. Monday, I'm back to work, killing them. Even in the hospitals, that's how I was killing them in the hospitals, G. Like, but you know, I was different because I was unit manager running that shit. But
Man, you got to, for I mean, shit, get the money, folks.
yeah, man, yeah. But I be telling dudes like they tricked us with glamorizing the street money and how that shit is, and
Man,
yeah, you
come on,
see.
that shit goofy.
And I tell niggas like, just because you see a nigga counting out a dookie roll,
Don't mean this is.
it don't mean it's is. That
Cause
shit
look,
is the re-up.
I'm
He
finna break down trapping, bro.
break it down for
Trapping,
him.
bro. You're not gonna like all them big ass rolls for a nigga can make $10,000 today and gotta get 9,500 back to the plug to recuperate, gang.
Nah, for sure.
Literally, all that money that you gonna make, a good 90% of that you gotta get back to the plug, bro, to get to re-up.
And
And then you gotta take the risk of reselling that shit without getting caught. The stick up man
yeah,
on phone them, or let's say the plug finesse you, gang. I know some real like Pooh Shiesty one line when he said I shut them niggas. Them niggas ordered 100 and 60 of them was garbage. I know niggas that are real live do that, folks. Everything at the bottom will be laced with Fendi.
yep. How you out here tweaking or potpourri? How your ass like this shit?
Then you wanna know what these young trappers,
Taste
these new
spicy.
trappers going on wrong? These niggas literally using their products, bro.
Yeah,
Niggas be sniffing pills, all type of shit. I done seen a nigga the other day, I swear to God, he crushed up a yurt, got a needle in, and injected himself with that bitch. I'm like,
don't
this
tell me
generation
that.
is fried.
Don't tell me that, G. Don't tell me niggas is out here.
They out here sniffing them bitches, putting them in all
Like-
type of shit, gang.
We seen the famous Chicago rappers with the sniffing perks, but they heroin the perks now.
Man, look,
They
for that shit,
injected the perks
I
now.
had to get the fuck up out of there before I like said some shit that was gonna hurt a motherfucker feelings. fool.
Yeah, you might as well do the real thing at that point. You might as well just do the H. Fuck with the food if you just sniffing. Damn. Cocaine, is that something young niggas is doing?
Nah, that's really old the niggas for, but motherfuckers still sell it for sure though.
Cause you hear the rappers, you know, allegedly they're still crackheads and niggas snorting C, but age wise, are these old niggas, these young niggas, these
Nah,
middle aged
the
niggas,
C's, nah. I don't be seeing no motherfuckers my age doing that. They be off them perks and shit, folks.
how's young niggas affording these drugs?
They can't afford them, gang. You wanna know what's so fucked up? Oh God, and this partially why I had to stop trapping, folks. This is what made me get a 9 to 5, cause I realized I was real live fucking up people's lives, gang. This nigga stole his mama credit card, gang. I swear to God, took all the money off that bitch and told me, how much can I get with all this? Now, I'm not knowing that the nigga took it off his mama credit card. So I sold him the shit. It was a good 1,500 for. I think it was a little less than that, around like the half 14s for.
Yeah.
I gave him a thing of POs for. It was like 90 on for. That wasn't even worth. I really finessed, but niggas be thirsty for. I gave him 90 on. Cool. Then I see the nigga mama on Facebook for this little bitch ass little boy stole my card and went to buy pills. What you want?
Damn.
That's what a nigga do for a pill, folks.
You know, when I hear stories like that about pills and shit, it remind me of the young brothers, well, the old brothers now, but when they was young brothers with the crack shit hit. Like, niggas seen it, and it was like, wow, the baddest chicks that was in the school, that was in the club, is now doing freaky shit for these joints.
Strange things for some change.
The-
For those shit.
The kids is stealing from their mamas for the joints. But a lot of the niggas that seen that shit either vowed that I'm never finna do this shit, or they get curious and they start doing the shit that they selling, like you say. Like, I got a homie that started selling weed, moved to pills, started selling other shit, and damn near started doing everything that he was selling.
Tweaking, folk. You never supposed to do shit you sell, gang. That's fucking up the move, folk. How you gonna do what you sell? You're not supposed to never do your product.
Yeah. How old were you when you jumped off the porch?
Shit, like, fighting wise, I was like 8, folk. I ain't started playing with guns. I was like 9, 10 years old.
What made you pick up a gun at 9?
I ain't even gonna lie, folk. This finna be funny as hell. My first gun, folk, I swear to God, it was a Smith & Wesson. It was a little 357 revolver. I stole that shit off my granny under the bed, folk. I think it was in her purse, folk. And that was my first gun, folk. Like,
But what made you, like, pick it up and like, yeah, I need this shit?
motherfucker, I seen the older guys around with them bitches, folk. Like, I was already out here doing the shit that they was doing. So, shit, I'm like, shit, I need one. Motherfuckers, the Glocks ain't started coming around till I got like 11, fool. I ain't even gonna lie. That's when motherfuckers started getting Glocks and shots and shit, fool. But shit, that was my first gun, fool.
And then you came across me when you were around 14, right?
That was like 13, yeah.
13. What made you feel you had to go that route?
Huh? You said what?
What made you feel you had to go that route?
Oh yeah, my bad if I had to respond to 7, but it was like shit. I'm a product of my environment, fool.
Yeah. Now, I know a little bit about your household and everything. Do you feel that coming from a better household with better guidance, more love and nurturing, that you would never went down that route you went?
He definitely shit. I mean, it's a lot of shit. I feel like I could have did. Like, I don't know, fool. When I get to thinking about it, fool, I'm like, if I had the structure in the household, I wouldn't have sucked the structure in the streets, fool. That's what you got to think about, fool. Every gangster starts from the household, fool. Everybody starts from the household. Everything, every behavior is learned from the household, fool. Aggression, that shit learned from somebody, fool. Motherfuckers ain't born aggressive folk. Motherfuckers ain't born serial killers. Motherfuckers ain't born active members. That shit starts somewhere. And it's a reason motherfuckers do what they do. That's why when I see a nigga that's over mad or over paranoid, I don't get mad, folk.
Yeah.
I don't get mad when motherfuckers having a bad day and yell at me because I know that's not to me, folk.
Yeah.
Somebody did something to you to make you that way, folk.
Yeah.
Because at one point you wasn't like that.
So, sociology, psychology really is a real thing. You think the social environment, which be the sociology aspect of it, and the individual person, which be the psychological aspect of it, is what creates what the streets call these demons and monsters and
These niggas
Mad
ain't
Hatters
demons,
and
gang. These niggas is regular people, folk.
just
That's
dealing with
been
shit.
hurt.
That's been
Hurt people, folk.
dealing with pain.
Exactly. Hurt people. And that's what a lot of people don't realize, folk. Niggas, they see the guns and then the shootings and the songs and they think the shit cool, for they don't see the side of motherfuckers losing their homies, mamas, kids, all this other shit, folk.
Family don't want you around because you hide.
Exactly.
Nah, you can't come
But you
over
know,
here for
family ain't
Thanksgiving.
even
You ain't
family
finna
no
shoot up
more,
our
though.
house.
Family ain't family no more in this generation.
Nah, for real.
And it's so fucked up. Motherfuckers don't cook no more. You don't see motherfuckers at family reunions. None of that shit no more. You don't see it. The only motherfuckers still doing that shit is the older people, folk.
Yeah.
And once they die, what the fuck we gonna do?
I ain't gonna lie. It was a time on the internet when I say from 2010 to 2020 was a good 10-year run of like you could get on social media and see some real good ass holiday plates. But now these niggas plates be looking trash. They be having a box macaroni, like, and chicks be really, and it's not a dig to the women because I love the sisters and I understand that it's hard coming home from work, doing a 9 to 5, having children, no children, whatever, then cooking the meal. But don't be on the internet posting this weak ass baked chicken and this quick cabbage you made with these box macaroni cheese. Then it's like, and this why I'm waiting for my husband because I be looking, and not me because I'm not into none of that shit. But as a nigga, I be looking like,
That's a bitch.
yeah, I wouldn't fuck with you. Like if this is your bait, if this is your plate bait. To like get a nigga to be like, yeah, I want some. It's not happening. It's not happening.
Bogus
I see
as
why
hell.
y'all shake ass. Like I get it.
Nah, you wanna know what I noticed too?
Like I see why the ad.
Hey,
Like,
shout
you
out my
gotta
nigga
use-
Trump though, folks.
You gotta
I ain't
use
gonna
what you
lie.
got.
Shout out my nigga Trump for cutting off them food stamps.
You the first person.
Shout
I've
out
heard.
Trump on Fulham Gray and that Section 8. Shout, he's standing on business, folks.
Hey.
This what we needed.
I'm not gonna say you wrong, but I just want it to be known that the views of Key Money is not G Talk 2020. So the viewers, please don't cuss me out because this nigga is great.
Look, folks, you gotta hit me out though, folks. Blood standing on that business, folks. Like, I can't wait till he stop the Section 8 and the food stamps. Cause I'm tired of these fake bougie ass wannabe rich ass females thinking they better than somebody cause they living for free. All they gotta do is shake their ass, folk, on phone them and live off the EBT, folk. He putting a stop to that shit on phone them. He's standing on that real business.
You know what?
I ain't been seeing motherfuckers selling that link or selling them $20 soul food plates after he cut that motherfucking food stamps off.
Hey,
Ain't no more of that shit.
now, if you finessing the system, then you in a whole other category. But if you are finessing with the link to make extra income because you got enough link to stock the crib and sell some dinners under the Entrepreneurship Act, I feel you. But you got to go about that the right way. Now, you got to get you a hand sanitization license and go ahead and get you an LLC and do Ray's Kitchen.
Nah, it's not even just that,
Or
folks.
Lisa's Soul Lunch. Whatever you go do, sis, bro, do it. But it's the right way. Because I ain't gonna lie, I think we all know somebody. I'm 38. I've known a nigga that mama has been on link since we was 5.
Yeah, shit.
Since we was 5. And I don't mean Link like, because somebody out there, some smart ass is going to say, Link ain't been around. They ain't had to Link. Food stamps, bro. His mama's been on food stamps since he was 5.
Game ain't finessing.
He's 38. I'm 38. He 37. And his mama still got it. I know niggas that inherit houses because of Section 8. You feel me? Like, there's people out here where, in they mind, like, they... And I hear where you coming from, because basically what you're saying is, the free rides is over. You got to get out here and get on your ass.
But look, you want to know why I say that, though? Because I'm 17, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know personally, I work 40 to 80 hours a week. If I could get my young ass up and go to work and not make no money illegally, you can get your grown ass up off social media and stop bragging about your glory days and get you a fucking job. It ain't that hard, folks.
Nah, for real. For real.
That's why he's standing on that business, folks. Look, I don't agree with everything folks say.
Yeah.
But that time he stood on that business, folks.
Yeah.
Fuck ICE, though, folks. I don't support that, folks.
I don't support the ICE shit either, man. I got a lot of Latino and Hispanic family and friends, and yeah, you know. But I think that ICE shit, I ain't gonna lie, I think that was a whole...
Folks overdoing it.
That was a whole ploy to just go after minorities, because he's not going after all immigrants. He's only going after brown or tan immigrants. Like, he's not going after... Come here, Sweden motherfucker. Let me see your papers. He's not... Come here, you Italian. Come here. You speaking too good Italian. You know what I mean? You just... Yeah. Oh, Roberto and all the mijos and mijas he's coming after. You know what I mean? And then niggas is laughing. When I say niggas, I mean African Americans. Is laughing.
Not knowing we next.
Exactly, G. Because these communities is in the same proximity. You feel me? Like, if you go down 55th long enough, you go run into the barrio. If you go down 79th long enough, you go run into the barrio. If you go down anywhere where is African Americans, if you go left enough or right enough, east enough or west enough, you could go down Cicero and you go see pockets of everything, but mainly Hispanics. You feel me? And motherfuckers like, oh no, that ain't gonna affect us. But we just seen them raid the crib on 75th, the apartment complex, for 5 people. And I was talking to some of my clients, and they like, you know, they of other complexions and other races. So they like, yeah, we got to get these immigrants out of here. And I'm like, you know, they did all of that to get 3
what
people.
What if you had a legal pipe in the crib or something?
But just for 3 people. And they like, well, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And I'm like, imagine you living in an apartment. Imagine you living in an apartment complex, right? And they want not your neighbor, but the guy that lives under your neighbor. But they knocking down your door, his door, the people above you, everybody door, because they want him. And not only are they knocking in your door, they smashing the things you got that you've worked for, the TV that you did that overtime for. They don't just smash that bitch with a mallet for no reason. Like, ain't nothing in the TV. It's a flat screen. Why is you breaking my flat screen? Like, you know, just
looking.
You know what I mean? Just doing shit. Why is you cutting my couch cushions? Like, just unzip them if you want to see what's in there. Like, you fucking my shit up. And guess what? After this all said and done, and they realized what you were saying was true, you just stuck with this house just fucked up.
Don't they gotta pay for that shit though?
No. See, that's a myth. They say that, but it's when they get good damn well feel like it. So you go wait.
The feds, the U.S. Marshal kicked my shit in.
But it wasn't.
They kicked my shit in wrongfully looking for somebody for. He was looking for little bro. His ass wasn't even know. We told him he's not even this place of residence. They fucked the career up. They had to reimburse us for it.
But how long was that reimbursement?
It took them like 2 months.
Exactly.
Motherfucker got it at least.
But this is what I'm saying. You go live in filth and shambles for 2 months, or you go out and rebuy that shit and
You gonna
rework
rebad
them
that
hours,
shit.
and then eventually, when they get damn feel like it,
They gonna send
they
your
gonna
money
send
back.
you the money
Shit.
back, and that's the issue. G, like we shouldn't have to go through that. And if they doing that for immigrants, next is gonna be felons.
Nah, hell
Then
nah,
once it's
fool.
felons, it's gonna be like, oh, it's we just taking the whole hood down because everybody know a felon. Everybody
Yeah,
has contact with a felon. Your
definitely.
cousin a felon. Your pastor was a felon.
The
Like
president, the
the
felon.
president is definitely a felon, and that's what I'm
That's
saying.
another thing, folks. If a felon can be in office, why the fuck can't I vote?
That's the catch of America, brother.
Look, like on some real shit though. If we got a felon in office, right? On photo, I got a pipe case of felony for
Yeah,
UW. Cool. This nigga literally got a sex crime, gang.
yeah.
He shouldn't even be president, but I can't vote because I got caught with a pipe.
But you know what's funny? That man is everything that he said he is. He told us he grabbed women by the pussy. and then we like that shit. And then years later, it turns out that he really do be. He's a grabber,
Hey
a
man,
pussy
look,
grabber. He's
it's
a
tired of
handler.
them
He's a
tricks,
handler.
bro.
He's a handler for real, in a literal and figurative sense. He gonna handle you and your woman. Be
Like, I
careful.
don't want no smoke with
Don't fuck with
Donald
Trump.
Trump. For no.
Don't fuck with Trump.
I do fuck with some of the shit he do though, folks.
And he got the coldest assistant pimp ever. Yes, his assistant. I was finna call him assistant pimp for real. The vice president. I never forget when the president of Ukraine came to visit him. He had the jogging suit on, and he was in the Oval Office, and they was having a meeting and shit. Trump was like, "You come in my office like this, it's unacceptable, disrespectful." This nigga turned it to Money Mike. That nigga Vince was like, "Yeah, you know who you sitting here in front of? This is the Trump. This is President Trump. You asking us for money, and you ain't even out here with a suit on, nigga. Like he was, you got on a jogging suit. You got on a whole Adidas fit in this bitch, nigga. Fuck is wrong with you?" And I'm like, "Yep, this some whole pimp assistant pimp shit. Trump is a nigga. I don't care what nobody say. His daddy's his nigga. His granddaddy's his nigga. That's how they got their money, from finessing niggas. And this is what happened when you put gangsters in office. Like, see, the American people, we thought that shit was cool when he was tweaking on niggas, but we forgot, like, this gonna be our leader.
That
Like,
shit.
it's like,
He told
it's like having,
them. He said, "My button on my desk work."
right. Like, he damn near did the live on there, like, nigga, where's you at? Nigga, I'll press this bitch right now. And that's how I go, G. That's how I go. But we only got, it's so crazy.
It's so fucked up that could start. That could be the end of the world.
We got
folks.
3 more years of this, G. Like, all the crazy shit that's been happening, it's only been a year, if that. Think about all of the shit we've experienced in 1 year. In 1 year. Hitter, 1 year. It's been 1 year, bro.
Man.
It's been 1 year. Like, we've done 4 years worth of bullshit in 1 year. He's gonna do 20 years worth of us trying to figure it out after him to just get back straight.
I heard he was trying to make it so he was the last president or some shit like that.
Yeah, so what he wants to do is, so there's something in the Constitution where if we ever go to war, as long as the war is going on, he's the president. Like, we can't have another election because it's like you in the middle of some shit. Like, you can't get a new nigga in and be like, all right, let me fill you in on everything that's going on. Like, we don't have the time to put you on full speed.
So what the fuck what you trying to say? You trying to start World War III?
Yeah, and as long as the war is going on, he the president.
That's gonna have so many casualties though.
Yeah. And see, I get the bigger picture. Everybody's talking about this ballroom that's being built. Fuck that. That's the cover. Let's talk about this bunker. Let's talk about this bunker that's being built under the ballroom. That's the size and width of the ballroom. Like, the ballroom is the cover. The ballroom is to cover up. Yeah, they need another ballroom, true, right? That's like a school need a gym floor. But it's only going to take this much money to build this. That other trillion is for the underground bunker, which makes me, and they got an underground bunker all over. Like wherever the president is at, they could fly. But my thinking is, this finna be some nuclear shit where we don't got time to get on the plane and we just got to go downstairs. You feel me? Like Russia got the button, North Korea got a button, India has a button, Israel has a button,
U.S.
U.S. got buttons,
Sorry though.
China got buttons. So it was a time when in the 2000s and the 90s and the 80s when, yeah, nigga, we could talk that big crazy shit. But now, niggas got their own money. Niggas is not buying gold, not buying oil and U.S. dollars no more. They paying for that shit in yen. They paying for that shit in whatever Russian dollars are, which means that U.S. dollar isn't the strongest. So, and that was what niggas had over the countries. You feel me? Like, y'all got to fuck with us because our money is the strongest. Not only do we got the big guns, we got the best money. You feel me? But now other niggas is like, nah, G, come fuck with us. So all that crazy talk Trump doing, niggas really ain't got to listen to like how they would even when Obama was office. Like Obama was the last president that really had all of the executive power. The money was strong, so we could not only are we not fucking with y'all and we got the weapons, we go turn y'all water off. Y'all not eating. We not, you feel me? So now it's like, damn.
But Obama, he was on some peaceful shit though.
Yeah, because when you really got power, G, like you, like me, when niggas really got power and niggas really could have shit happen, you don't want to have shit happen. Like you said earlier, G, use a finisher, not a starter, right? The weak, they the ones just doing all this rah-rah shit, hyping themselves up, hyping others up. Gotta, you know how I get down? Tell them how I get down. Like, no, nigga. You feel me? Versus the dude that everyone knows how they get down and he just in the cut and niggas like, yeah, don't piss him off. Like, we hear what he's going to do, but we know what he has done. Like, when Obama took out bin Laden, that was like, oh, yeah, we not fucking with folks. And he did that shit cool as hell. He ain't do no rah-rah press conference after that shit. He was like, America, it's been done. We got our lick back.
Good morning.
Good morning. Y'all enjoy y'all day. Threat neutralized. Threat is over with. I always remember, never forget. And walked off. Like Trump catch anybody and be like, yeah, we got him. Me and my boys resumed in, took everything out. Like, bro, you blew up a school, G. Like, he was dropping his kid off. So we got him. We got the drops that he was at school. We took the whole school out. Like, damn, G. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you was a real crash out.
That's a below the belt shit.
That's some below the belt out. Like, now you wonder why we got a whole generation of people who don't like Americans. You know what I mean? Like, Obama was the guy like, man, listen, G, if anybody who shouldn't fuck with America, it's me. I'm a black man, but here I am trying to make it right. Fuck with me. And niggas was like, all right, we gonna fuck with you. White people was like, all right, we gonna fuck with you. But Trump, nah.
I heard some shit like he bought his election too, folks.
I mean, shit, I ain't gonna lie. Every
Fake
election
votes.
is bought. If we gonna get into the political quasi-science black hole rabbit hole shit, but
Y'all ain't never noticed for every president except for Trump was related.
Trump related to them niggas too.
But y'all ain't never peeped that. That ain't a little strange.
No, it is strange. It is strange. It's strange that motherfuckers is in these companies get together every year and have a conference, and the rest of the world don't know nothing about it and what they talking about. But you know, niggas not ready to have those conversations. G, those are conversations that we as a people need to have. But it's it go back to what I was saying earlier, G. Like, how we supposed to protect the hood and we can't even get along with the niggas on the next block. So when the government do come in, we fighting the government, then we turn around and we go shoot at the niggas behind us. like nah, G, we need to come together. Like, and that be the thing, bro. And another thing, and I know I'm gonna get a lot of flack on this, but everybody hollering this whole I'm a Hebrew, I'm a black man, I'm a Christian, I'm a Muslim, I'm
Man,
atheist, I'm
it's too many
Nuwapian.
fake ass Muslims. I
I
want to talk
want
about that too, though.
yeah, man, it's a lot of fake
How the
ass
fuck is you
Muslims.
a Muslim eating pork?
Oh, that's for convenience, bro. Oh,
That's
that's
another thing, for you little niggas need to stop saying y'all one of the moles. I'm one of the moles
it's
for
not
real
even
for
little
that shit,
niggas. It's
man.
I know 60, 70-year-old men that's stoned to the bone. They would tell you they was I know Jeff Fort.
And you eating swine.
I know Chief Angel. And would be right there with a plate of ribs on their plate and would go down memory lane about being in the fort. like but that's
Man,
the
in
game, G.
violation.
That's the game, G. But that's what I'm saying. As a people, niggas want to holler out reparations, but how are you supposed to get reparations and we don't even agree to be classified as the same thing? Like I say, niggas is I'm Hebrew Israelite, I'm Moorish, I'm Native American, I'm an indigenous person, I come from Africa. What part of Africa? All of Africa. Like what? like Africa is not a state, G. It's a
Country.
continent. It's a continent with fucking over 100 countries on it. So where's you from? And it ain't like, oh, I'm from Ghana. It's like, okay, so now you from the state. I'm from Illinois. Like, okay, nigga, where you from Illinois? You from what tribe you from? You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. Like, and that's why the government can't pay us, G. Because okay, you want us to give y'all some money for being slaves, your ancestors being slaves. Who was your ancestor? How long have they been working so
That's
we could
fucked
do
up.
the mathematics on how much we should cut this check for? Because if if your great auntie was only a slave for 2 years and then the Emancipation Proclamation happened, you feel me? Like, okay, we cut you a $20,000 check,
That's
but
still bogus,
you
for.
feel me? But listen, let's say you really one of them family members where your great 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 greats come from there, and you got 100 years on the plantation. You should get more money, right? Because you got more invested. But
Oh,
if
for
we
sure.
can't go into the logistics of, because I don't want to be lowballed. Like, yeah, you could cut everybody a $2 million check, but what if I'm a $10 million nigga? I left
Shit.
8 on the table. What for the greater good? And that's cool because 2 million is better than what you never had. But the way that they were able to pay the Japanese with the World War II situation in California when they put them they were able to trace the lineage.
Torture camps and shit.
You feel me? Like the Holocaust, niggas is able to trace the lineage. Us being African Americans, us being the lost tribes, us being the black diaspora, we don't have that where we could ask your parents today, where are you from? Where are we from? They
They
go
gonna tell
tell you
you at
some
Chicago.
or somewhere in the South. And they be like, I got that. But where are the people from the South from? That's when it goes into a blank. That's when niggas get into a fog because who are we?
Man, these niggas don't know. Truth be told,
Yeah.
folk. Niggas don't even know they real deities for real.
Not for real. For real. I look around and now that I'm older, it's a lot of chicks' kids that really think that I'm like Uncle Tone and I don't been smacking them cheeks for years, smacking they mamas, G. So just imagine.
Fucked up.
So just imagine, G, like if you was really like your mama really was on some spiteful shit and she really didn't know and you thinking that James your daddy and it's really Uncle
Now, you know,
Tony.
that's why me and my mama got into it, though. To this day, I have an issue with her about that shit.
Yeah,
Cause
so
she know who my father is. But she don't like my father, so she's not gonna give me his contact information.
Because she got a personal vendetta against the man.
Exactly. And you wanna know what's crazy? That's why she treated me different from my little brother. She don't
Cause
have no problem with his pops. She had a problem with my pops. And that's why she treated me
and
different
she
from him.
probably look at you and see him.
Exactly. And that shit gotta stop.
And that's women. Y'all hear this? Y'all hear this? This is the product of y'all and y'all petty shit. And y'all love to make it seem like, and yes, I get. Because I know somebody somewhere in the comments go say, but what about, we're not talking about that. We're talking about this situation. We're talking about women. Let that man be in your kid's life. Let that man be a father. If he don't want to fuck with you,
You
that's a
got to.
blessing on your end. Why you want to be with somebody that don't want to be with you? And now he cheating on you and treating you all type of ways. Now you crying again. You just want to cry. You want to cry because you're not around, or you want to cry because you're in a fucked up situation. But you can't have both. If a man or a woman is telling you, I don't want to fuck with you, it's cool to co-parent. I know people that co-parent, and it's like a family reunion. Sometimes it be weird because it's like, damn, y'all don't brought your wife and your kids, and she don't brought her husband and her kids, and we all just sitting here at the Thanksgiving table. And like, yeah, we here for my son. My son graduation. We all went out of town for my son birthday party together. Like, oh yeah,
And
y'all.
that's another thing too. These
And that's cool.
females, they a lie and say your pops ain't want shit to do with you. When truth be told,
Yeah.
they just ain't like them, folks.
Yeah. They ain't want shit to do with you, mama. But our pop's been calling like, well, let me speak to my son. If you don't want us, you can't have him. I've heard it, I've seen it, G. You feel me? And then yes, going to the niggas. Be a man, bro. If you can nut in her, and if she was cool enough to hit raw, take care of your responsibilities, G.
Literally.
Because if she was cold in that time, in that 2 to 2 hours that y'all did what y'all did, take care of what you did, bro.
Yeah, folks. My thing is, it's not even 2 hours. You got 48 hours before you can't buy Plan B, folks.
Yeah. You might come to your senses when you wake up and be like, yeah, I was drunk, I was high. Let's go to Walmart. Let's go to
But I know
Walgreens.
I ain't even gonna lie, folks. And that's why I be watching females take the Plan B, folks.
Hmm.
On Lil Bro.
And stop
Nah,
telling.
look. Lil Bro, I swear to God, he did some shit with a girl, folks, and bought her a Plan B and thought she took it. Whole time she cheeked it. She trapped his ass.
Cheat the
But I
meds.
no.
She cheat the meds. Damn.
Hey, oh for no. That much
That's
later,
some real hospital ass mentality
oh for
shit.
no, she had a baby. Lil folks like, nah, this ain't
See,
my kid. I done made to take the Plan B.
you
She this your
gotta
baby. He
Mickey.
DNA test his kid. Oh,
This
fuck.
chick did my homie like that and finessed him, but him said she was going to Michigan to get an abortion because she didn't want her family and friends to know. Took the abortion money, moved to Michigan, and my man somehow ended up paying child support on one kid in 2 states. So,
What?
yes, because the birth certificate, she was born in Illinois. She came back, gave birth in Illinois, moved back to Michigan. So now the state somehow tracked her down. Boom. So, word to the wise niggas. When chicks say none of me, if you're not ready for that, don't do it. Women, stop telling men to nut you during sex because if you do, guess what they gonna do? Nutting you. And guess what's gonna happen? You gonna be mad. Or he gonna be mad. Because after the nut clarity comes, you gonna realize, shit. I got a whole woman at home.
Yeah, be tight on, folks.
Forgot about that. Or, damn, I'm really trying to finish college. This baby finna fuck up what I got going. Men or women have those situations. So please, everybody loves to practice having babies, but nobody wants to
I
take care of a
really
baby.
had one on Lil Bro.
So take care of yourself. And it's 2025. So niggas, I don't want to hit her. She told me she was safe. And women, We definitely not believing these niggas, right? Y'all favorite thing to say, can't trust these niggas. So why you trusting them when he back
Dead
there
ass though.
pumping and trumping?
In
So
real life.
please, let's be
But you know
adults.
that's fucked up, folks. The
Let's be
females
adults.
rather shake their ass downtown on top of cars and drink cut waters than to be a lady, folk. That's look. You want to know the YN started kid to crack a bitch in my generation, folk? I swear to God, all you need is some fake ass designer clothes, like $20. You used to need a 3 5. You used to need a lot more weed, folk. You just need like half a blunt, folk. Give them
Really?
2 cut waters, folk. I'm finna
They
get like
coming with
30
the
minutes.
half
You in there.
blunts? You just coming like, I smoked this early. You can have the rest of this.
Oh, for that's all you need. And a
Damn.
gun you can take a picture with. It don't gotta be your gun though. Listen to me. You gotta hit me. It don't have to be your gun. You just gotta take a picture with that bitch on
So
phone of
now
that
they
gun.
like, girl, he got guns. I seen him on the internet.
On
He
phone
posted
of.
guns.
Not knowing that shit. That's your they could be your homie blick. But they going cause they think you a gangster.
No, I ain't gonna lie. The starter kit ain't changed. No, that sounds about right.
You
Like
talking about
you
the
know,
starter kit ain't changed. That's fucked up though, folks.
the drinks have changed.
That's literally
But
fucked up though, gang. Like I could get to your pennies that easily for that's why I don't. That's why I can't. I just can't. I can't, bro. Like once I deem a girl easy, I will never take you serious in a relationship.
I don't know if it was you or if it was another one of my young brothers that I was talking to, and I was saying that women, well, most people will go on off perception anyway, but women, because you want to have sex with women, will go off a nigga who got name
Yay, clout.
versus
That's what it is. That
the
was
money.
me. I remember this conversation.
Yeah, like they go still give the nigga with some money, some ass, but he gonna have to spend the money for the ass, cause
Exactly.
she needs shit. So he got what she needs. That's why bitches say, "Oh, I want my man to have money and be off the internet." No, you don't want him to know how you on the internet acting.
You want to know what's so crazy?
But hold on, but the niggas that got the clouts, they got the followers, she go fuck him for free because, oh, I'm in a pic with Chemo, or
I can get some followers.
Chemo know me, or Chemo finna go live and he finna send me a shout out, and now that shout out is traction, publicity. You feel me? Like, I'd rather you giving me $100 for some top is really going to last for a couple days. Me taking this picture with Chemo,
I can forever post that bitch and
you
chase
feel
it.
me? And I could post this week, next month, when shit get low.
And just chase
you feel
that
me?
shit.
And just really just repost this shit. Chemo got some successful shit going on, and I'm gonna post it up like it's a new pic and be like, me and my bro, I always knew he was gonna be the one. You know what I mean? Now you going got, especially if you comment on the shit like, for sure, sis. You know what I mean? Not knowing you sis because you don't did everything to me and everybody.
Nah, even though that's crazy, for, and that's why I don't talk to these females, for, because like I say, once I deem you easy, it's over.
Yeah, but niggas the same way though, bro.
Nah, but the niggas, you be able to see who a fan and who not a fan, gang. With the females, you never know who really want to talk to you for you or who just want the clout. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta use your head, not with your dick. Dick with your head, not with your dick, kids. That's what get niggas killed.
Use your big head, not your little head. I taught him that.
Oh, little bro, and
I
then
told
you
him
know
that.
it's so crazy, folks, cause like that shit low key be hurting my feelings, bro. Like I think a female really fuck with me, folks, and find out you just want to be with me for some fucking clout, folks.
Yeah, yeah. And that's why I tell people, like, the younger you are with a name,
That shit a curse.
the younger you are with some money, it's hard to know what's real and not in life, because we all go through the phases of knowing who our friends are and knowing what love is and what it look like and what it don't look like. But it's just harder when it's not organic, right? Like,
Nah,
when you a celebrity, a young celebrity trying to date, that's why they circle be so small and they repeat the same people. You be like, why the fuck the basketball players mess with the same broads and the R&B singers and rappers only fuck with? Because they get and relate to each other. You feel me?
Exactly.
Like, when you got people just saying they fuck with you off of what you can offer is different versus not having shit and somebody authentically fucks with you. Like, A struggling college love is true love versus you having bands and you meeting a bride in the club. Because even though she look good, she cooking, she doing all the girlfriend shit. Would you have had her if you wasn't in the club in that $1,000 outfit and you didn't have that joint parked outside? And those be the thoughts that rich niggas be having in the back of their mind. Like, I love my wife. She's the mother of my children. But if it all went bad today, she gonna be down. Because we've never had a bad time. When you never have a bad time with your friends, you never had a bad downtime with your lady, with your guy, you'll never know if they really fuck with you. Because all they
Exactly,
around,
because you ain't give them a chance to show their true colors.
That's
That's
it.
what I be trying to tell motherfuckers, bro.
That's it, G.
You
But
gonna find out how a motherfucker feel about you when they get that chance to show their true colors.
Yeah,
Whether you
man.
get locked up, any of that, you gonna figure it out.
yeah. Before we get up out of here, man, you got any shout outs, any projects, any features you want to do? What's going on?
Alright, man. Look, man. I'm getting that shout out all the guys, man. On phone. Shout out A-Trey, shout out 9-5, shout out 4E, shout out Moski on phone number, man. Shout out my own hood, shout out Bashville. Free Lil Ye on phone, man. Free Tizo, Butterback 2026, man.
For sure.
You know, it's tight out in the trenches, man. Lil Ye finna beat that murder case. He come back. My shirt on that get back, man. You already know what the fuck going on. Shout out Lil Jerry from 81st, man. On phone, just shout out all the guys, man. Shout out G Nate. Shout out Lil J from OZMG. That's my shorty on phone. You know that. I ain't even really gonna lie for it. Just shout out everybody who fuck with me like I fuck with them for. Shout out Baby Twan too. That's my shorty, man. Shout out Lil Wig, man. You know what the fuck going on. Shout out ESD Rose. That's my boy, for. On phone, I ain't gonna lie.
Any
It's too
social
many
media?
guys to shout out for. But
What
yeah,
about your social media handles?
Yeah, man, you could everything Chemo 84. Look up Chemo 84, all that shit gonna pop up except for my YouTube, EBK Chemo 4. On phone on the Instagram, we getting that Chemo 84. On phone on TikTok. I just made a TikTok. I'm finna start back posting on that bitch.
He gonna be doing all the dances for y'all ladies.
Nah,
Check
I
him
don't
out.
do the dancing, for.
He gonna do all the dances.
Hell nah, for this.
He gonna be in there all doing all that for you.
These the type of TikToks I be making, for. You playing this shit.
See, stop that. Stop building cases, man. I told you.
He talking about me the guy.
Please, y'all, stop making people's jobs easy. Make them work for their salary. Stop giving them the case. Free Lil Dirt. Let that be an example. Love, bro.
He's talking about free dirt.
Please, stop making the feds and state and local government police jobs easy.
Durkee, yo. Hey, shout out Squid Ape. Shout out Live with Baba too, man.
Yeah,
shout
man.
out Politics.
Shout out Young Will. That's my brother.
Yeah, shout out Young Will too.
Shout out the whole Unity movement. Golden Child. That's Big Bro. Love y'all, man. Make sure y'all get that Gorilla Lemonade. That's our newest venture. Unity, powered by Unity. We got our own lemonade. Make sure y'all get this Plethora merch. Follow us, Plethora Life on Instagram. Website coming soon. G Talk 2020 podcast on Instagram. That's the name on everything. G Talk 2020. Put it in one word.
Shout out Menace from K-Town. Shout out my 1900s too, man. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah.
And shout out Southside Welcome. You know that's my shorty. Walk down on Fodo.
Long live Rome. Long live Chav. Long live Bucks.
On Fodo, you know it.
Well, that's beautiful.